So I just had a funny conversation on Discord with a completely anonymous guy. This guy's name is just all numbers, and he just sent me a message like "Hi." I'll actually show you the conversation. So he's like, "Hi." I'm like, "What's up?" I didn't know if he was a bot or what's going on over here. And then he responds a bit later, "Are you an admin or GM in Gunbound, which is a game, an old retro game, and I'm part of the server." So he's obviously wanting some support or whatever. And usually when I get a message like this, or usually when I get a conversation like this, I am just like, no. I am like, nah, 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 nah. This is probably some sort of bot, or even if he's not a bot, I don't know why I'm moving this around. I was hoping to show my face, but that's not happening. But even, if it's not a bot or whatever, I just think, oh, it's a rubbish conversation. It doesn't involve me. It's got nothing to do with me. But I thought, let's just say hi to this person. Let's see what he's up to. Let's just treat him like a normal human. Instead of just blocking him and moving on. And he asked me, this is such a cute question. What level are you? And I've not played this game, I say here, I've not played this game in a couple of years. And it was just like this guy comes online and all he cares about is this video game and talking about this video game. That's all. Like, his internet connection is all about going online, finding out about this game and who's connected with this game. There's nothing else about his online time. And he just talks about, like, he comes online, he talks about levels and, you know, concepts that only exist within this game. And then he just starts speaking Spanish with me. And I'm like, alright. I translate it, and he said, "Oh, do you want to play in a server with other people in a different server?" And I know these other servers are majority Peruvian and Brazilian players, and as I say here, I only play to sort of socialize, and I don't really like socializing. It's really hard to socialize when I don't know the language. I feel a bit isolated. And then this guy comes out at me with all caps. "There are no problems. There are also users who speak English. It is a question of joining two worlds or people from countries with different game styles and enter other things." And this is like, I'm getting an anime speech right here. This guy just blasting me with anime knowledge, just all caps. He watch. I know this guy. This guy just watches anime all day and then goes onto his computer and plays computer games. And he wants everybody to play his computer game because he thinks it's the best thing in the world. And I'm like, oh, all right. I'm not fully into what he's saying, but I'm just trying to hold the conversation. This is such a weird and new style of conversation that I've not had in such a long time. Maybe when I was a teenager, I would have these types of conversations. But recently, a lot of my online time has been sort of me trying to sort of present fubs or fives myself in a certain light or a certain identity. And it made me think, and this is why I'm sort of making this video, because this what's got anime speech just inspired me, and that is why did I stop becoming anonymous online? Why did I start showing my face? And I think what happened was, so my journey of being online, I was online when I was like 6 or 7 years old, playing Diablo 2, and then Warcraft 3, and then what else did I play? StarCraft, and talking with people online there, then going onto the forums, joining some fandoms, And whenever I was talking with people online, the number one thing I wanted to do was connect with these people more and more and more and more deep and in person. Like I wanted to meet everybody. You know, you want to know who's behind this screen, who's on the other side. You know, they're so cool, they're so fun. Um, and so I thought, obviously, I would think, let's show ourselves online and let's not be afraid to show ourselves online. Let's not be afraid to show our face and who we are and where we are and all this sort of stuff. Um, and apart from like safety issues, you know, with personal identity, I think showing yourself online removes a lot of beauty of internet connection. Um, like, it's so interesting to interact with an individual when you don't know anything about them and they're being so sincere to their cause. They've got one thing why they're online, and they're on this online space for one purpose. This guy, this like 98111234 guy, um, he's just online to talk about Gunbound and get players playing Gunbound. That's all. And I think, you know, I've forgotten that. I've forgotten why I'm online. I Part of the reason of me showing my face and me being who I am online was to sort of get over anxiety, I guess. It's sort of like, oh, I'm not scared to show who I am and I love myself and I think I'm beautiful, all this sort of stuff. But now that I've gotten over that, why am I still showing my face? I mean, I love my face, I love being online. I know other people like seeing me online, but why am I communicating online? And I think when I'm online, I've only got one purpose. I want to be silly. That's it. I want to be a silly Billy and just chat shit and be as silly as possible. Nothing else. I just want my name, Fubzo, and to be silly. It doesn't matter what I look like or who I am. And I want to stick to that. And I'm thinking maybe I'll start anonymizing myself again, removing media with my face in it, and just start rebuilding this like avatar again. It was really beautiful and it's really fun and it's really silly, and there's some sincere beauty to that. I was always scared of going back to being anonymous because I didn't want to. I hate stepping into fear, and I felt like I was going to admit to my anxiety. But honestly, I am not anxious about who I am, and I should do things for love. And I feel like the most loving decision is to be anonymous and be a silly Billy online again and just have random conversations with random people online because I miss doing that. I miss going online, just chatting to anybody. I don't care who they are, and just being silly. I used to do that all the time. Some of my best friends. My best friend online is literally because I wanted to be silly. I sent them a message and I just started being silly. So let's do that again. My 2023 New Year's resolution was to be more me. And I feel like this idea of becoming anonymous online is a really great way to be more myself.